Hey, and welcome to the Lawn Business Builders. Pretty excited to have you here. My wife and I once ran a lawn business with 5 employees, and while the income looked on paper, the constant stress of managing staff, people not showing up, calling in sick, things breaking, just made it a madhouse every morning. We eventually decided that we didn't want the lifestyle. We downsized and built a leaner, smarter system. The two of us, both over 60 by the way, we work 20 hours a week each and generate around 200K a year. And we enjoy the freedom of a low-stress lifestyle-first business that allows me time to do things like this. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how it looks when we build this package for our members. The first thing you want to do is you want to shop and search. I'll do a search for something like Lawn Care Hamilton. You can see the first thing that we've got here is sponsored ads. This is the Google ads, and this is what I teach you how to do. These Google ads here, they're the first things that come up in search. These guys are paying around $1,000 a month for this. I'll show you how to do it for $100 and how to rank there. You'll notice that this is the first unpaid listing on the page. This is my own business, Gecko Lawns. And I'll build you Google My Business profile, and I'll show you how to optimize it so it shows this. And then what we're doing is we're looking at the organic listings, and you can see here that there's the organic listings are here. You can see with ads in here, and then you can see that we're here ranking in the organic listings as well. So we rank about 4, but it swaps around a bit depending on where it thinks the person is. And also, a lot of the time we'll rank up here as well. The object of the exercise is to be on the front page 3 times. Then you're much more likely to be run. The first thing that we do when you join is we build you a website within 24 hours. This is just a simple landing page. It's got a call now button so they can get hold of you immediately. Once we've built this, what we do is you book a session with me. These are normally $99. You book a session for free. You select a time, you book a meeting, and I go in and I help you set up your Google My Business profile. Once you set up the meeting, the first thing that we do is we set you up a Gmail account that is actually connected to your business accounts. We set you up with a domain. We set you up with business email account, and we set the whole thing up to run off your Gmail accounts. When you look at this here, when it's got a green tab, this means that someone's emailed your business. See, this one here is demo@geckolawns.com. And when you go to compose, you see this actually sends emails as demo@geckolawns.com. You can use your Gmail account if you want. This is the Gmail account it's set up on, or you can use your business account. And this way you can come across as being totally professional. The other thing is that when you've got this, you've also got your Gmail account. We set up your Google ads on it, and we set up your calendar on it. So it's all in one. Okay, the next thing we do is we set up your Google Maps listings. If I was to go to Hamilton and go in lawn care, then what would happen is it'll bring up all the lawn care businesses near me. And you can see here, there's a couple of ads here. These are Google ads. We sometimes get in this spot as well because this is actually Google ads. I'll show you how to do this. But you see the first organic spot, the first unpaid spot, we've got that. This is what I build for you. I build one of these sites here. Then you're good to go. So you have a website and a Google My Business listing. And the next thing I do is I set up your Google ads. And I actually set them up so you can compete with guys that are spending $1,000 a month on Google ads, and you only have to spend $100 to compete with them. The way this actually works is that when someone searches for lawn care near me, Google will actually penalize somebody that has not got a local website. And a lot of these big businesses have national websites. They don't have local ones. So they get penalized to that. And you also get penalized if you don't have a Google My Business profile. A lot of these large businesses don't have one of them either because they don't want their franchisees having their own profiles because that takes control away from them. So they're paying almost 10 times more than us to get similar results. So you can see here, I'm looking at this. This is in the last 30 days. You can see that this here is a franchise. They're paying $1,000 a month for ads. This here is a franchise as well. This here's a franchise. They're all paying about the same amount. This here's us. We pay $150. We get in the top of the page, the top 3 rankings, we get there 65% of the time. In the top place, we get there 22% of the time. This guy here is paying $1,000. This is a minimum of $1,000. This guy here, Lawn Mate, is paying $100 a month. How do I know? Because I helped him set up his business as well. He gets at the top of the page 59% of the time, 60% you might as well say, and absolute top of the page 13% of the time. He's still on $100 a month. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do. The next thing I'm going to do is start working on your systems. And these are your systems that you're going to need to run your business. The first thing I'm going to do is show you how to set up a diary so you can have the information, your lawns, you can have the schedule set up, you can have your accounts on the back end. It'll give you your average cut time. It'll tell you the time you're turning up, the time you're leaving, and it'll also tell you what lawns need price increasing. So it'll give you a traffic light system. So when you fill up, you can start price increasing your lowest paying lawns and the lawns that are the furthest away from you, because I also have distance, and you can start consolidating your business. I show you how to do that once you fill up, because that's how you start making the real money. The next thing I do is I show you how to set up on Google Calendar. This here is actually a dummy one, but let's drag this over here. This here is a dummy account, but it's not actually a dummy account, because what it is this is actually what I do, and these are actual jobs of mine, but I've changed the names to protect the innocent. So these are the times that it takes me to do these jobs. I've got my calendar. Once I do the job, it automatically moves on in 2 weeks' time. So I run this whole side of the business through Google Calendar for free. I also, when I get quotes, I bring them in here, and so that means that once I've got a quote, if I ever have anybody ring me back, I can always look up the quote. So it keeps everything in one place. The next thing that I'm going to do is this. I'm going to show you the classroom that's inside the Skool community. You basically start here. This tells you how the Skool community works. This is the 9-step plan. This is the launch pad, just in case you haven't named your business yet and you want to get your logo and everything that done. This will help you do this. And this here will help you write a business plan. This will help you get everything ready to hit the road, get tooled up. This shows you how to market your business. And remember, I'm going to be doing a lot of one-on-one calls with you too to help you through this. This is the boot camp. I have written tutorials. I have a module here on how to buy or sell a lawn care business. This here is when you scale your business, and this is recording all of my live Zoom calls. And so we have the calendar where you can book a free call. When you start off, I do about 8 one-on-one calls with you to help you through each step of this process. Once you're set up and you're good to go, we help you build a larger website, because we want to start focusing on SEO and getting your website ranking. This is the one that I use for mine, but you can actually pick any of these. We can set any of these up for you. And so you've got a huge choice of what you can set up and how you can have it. Now this here is a performance that I help you track your performance using Google Search Console. We set this up right at the very beginning when we set up your profile, and you'll see here that this is telling me what queries I'm ranking and where. And you see I'm ranking number 8 for lawn mowing Hamilton. I'd really rank a bit higher. There's things I can do to do that. If I go to position, you can see that I'm ranking at number 1 for all of these search terms. This here is where you can keep track of all your search terms and increase your SEO. And I also show you how to rank your Google My Business listing, so how you can get it to the top, the same as mine. And so what you actually end up with is you end up with a business that's got a lot more leads than you need. Once you've got it to that size, you can start doing things, increasing the price on the lower paying lawns using the traffic light system that I showed you. You can reduce your travel times. I'll show you how to package and sell leads. We sell leads for $20 a pop to local lawn mowing contractors. We sell the leads we don't want. The other thing you can do is package and sell small lawn mowing businesses. We did that once a year for about nearly 30 years. So we sold a lot of them. And then show you how to earn the 100K in a 20-hour work week, or if you want to, you could work a 40-hour work week and double that. And I look forward to seeing you in the membership.